Hey guys, I'm back with another social studies lesson. So remember last time we started our unit on community economics. Economics is how your community spends money and the choices that you make to get the needs, to fulfill your needs and wants. So we talked about when things are scarce last time, when there's not enough of something. Now today we're going to talk about decision making. Decisions or choices that you make either to save your money or spend your money. Okay? Um, Now, what are some things that you really want to buy? Think about that in your mind. Is it a game or a toy or a doll? What is something that you really want to buy? And how do you get the money to buy the things that you want? Sometimes parents will give their children chores to do. I don't know if maybe you have chores at your house. Chores are little jobs that you have to do at your house. And when you do those jobs, a lot of times you get an allowance. An allowance is money that you get for doing those chores. So when people have their own money, like adults who have jobs, they need to make decisions or choices about how to spend that money. Okay? So, um, there's a little story um, in my book. I have to go on the computer because I don't have my book at home. It says, you've been saving your money for a real long time, and you really want the new toy that everyone has been talking about. You have enough money to buy it, and your parents said that they will take you to the store Saturday to get it. Then your friend tells you about the carnival that is opening next week. There will be games and rides and food and a lot of cool prizes. All of your friends are going with their families to the carnival, but you only have enough money to spend on the carnival or the toy, not both. What would you do? Would you save your money for the carnival or would you spend it on the toy? Take a minute and discuss that with somebody around you. What would you do? Would you go to the carnival where all your friends are going to be? Or would you save up your money for the toy? Families make decisions all the time. They make decisions about saving or spending their money and choosing between what they need and what they want. And even sometimes between two wants. If you think about the story that I just read, going to the carnival and the toy are two wants. Neither of them are a need. So a person has to think carefully about which thing they really want. And they have to make a decision. Okay, remember last time I showed you the word decision. A decision is a choice. Okay, and people have to make a decision. Good decisions come from a lot of thinking and weighing all the possibilities. Sometimes they call that the positives and the negatives. What is the good thing, the positive, the good thing about buying the toy and not going to the carnival? And what's the bad thing about buying the toy and not going to the carnival? The negative. What's the good thing or the positive about going to the carnival and not buying the toy? And what's the bad thing or the negative about going to the carnival and not buying the toy? And you have to see, are there more good things or are there more bad things? So for this activity, you're going to get a paper that looks like this. And you have to read 3 scenarios or stories. A scenario is like a story. And you have to put the number of the story and then tell what you would do. The story's going to ask a question. I think blank because, and give me a reason. So here's an example. If I was there's several in your book. And I'll have the pages written down in your lesson. But this one says, save it or spend it, number 1. You see the number 1? So that's where I'm going to put here, scenario number 1. This is number 1. And this says your friends invite you to the movies. You run outside to get your bike, but your tire is flat. The bike tire is flat. Do you save your money to fix it, or do you spend it on the movies? Why? The why is the because. So do you save your money to fix your flat tire, or do you spend it on the movies? So maybe I would say, I think I would save my money because I could ride my bike a lot of times. If you fix the tire on the bike, you could ride it a lot of times, but when you go to the movie, it's only one time. Or maybe you could say, I can wait till the movie comes out on DVD or on the computer and I can watch it. As long as you have a reason, there's no right or wrong answer. Think about, does everybody make the same choice? Will everybody choose to fix their bike? No, some people will choose to go to the movies and leave the bike, and some people will choose the bike. Everybody makes different decisions. But you have to think about what is best for you and what decision or choice is best for you. Now, your job is to do 3 of these cards. There's a lot more than 3 of these cards in your workbook, and I'm going to attach them to the lesson. But make sure you write down the number of the story so I know which one you're doing. Make sure you tell me what you would do and the reason, the because. Okay? I'll see you next time.